EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Bradford's Vikings going up against Bradford's Vikings. So with that, let's get up to the new U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. On the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, thank you. We are indeed at the beautiful state-of-the-art U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup. Between the Minnesota Vikings and themselves. One receiver left, three to the right. A first down throw for Bradford. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. The starters now on offense. And Stephon Diggs, our first chance to see him today.
Brandon, remember we had this conversation about how highly recruited he was in high school. Didn't quite live up to it in college due to some injuries. But, boy, as he hit the NFL like a bomb. Stephon Diggs, a crafty, mature route runner who can go the distance.
A good pickup there, a 22. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult.
And that's caught inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there. So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Second down now after the pass completion. Again, it's Bradford, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
They go play action here on first down. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. They'll get 17 yards there. And that leads to a Minnesota first down.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play action pass and completing it.
First and 10, Bradford, screenplay, McKinnon. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a second down.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on blocks. But you got to slow them down a little bit, because if you don't, that's a lot of big guys coming at your quarterback in a big, fast way. And, boy, he can get hurt.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be third down. Time to feature the offensive starters and to give some love to the tight end, Kyle Rudolph.
He's been to the Pro Bowl already, battled a few injuries, but he's back and better than ever. Has added a little yoga to his regimen in order to make him more nimble. That makes it that much harder for the defenders to catch him.
It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even add a little extra at the end with a short run.
A give to the fullback on the dive. No gain on the play there. Second down. Second down, Bradford. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Here comes the seventh play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. On third down, Bradford. Caught on the right side by Treadwell. A gain of 13 and also a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
To the air again with Bradford. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Michael Pruitt, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. And so we have the touchdown. Now here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Bradford on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Everson Griffin in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now Bradford on second down. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And now it's third down. And a look at the Vikings defensive unit.
When I see Sharif Floyd hit the field, I think of all the potential he has, and it's a lot of fun watching that come to the surface.
Third and long for Bradford. Forced out to his left. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. On 4th down, they do snap it. Bradford. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. First down, Bradford. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's brought down. 11 yards on the pickup, and it'll be first down, Vikings. Quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Shift together here from the D-line. One receiver left, 3 to the right. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's brought down after a good gain. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football, and they've got it here with a first down. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. On the sneak, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Sam Bradford with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, look at the juke.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. The guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Sendejo. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. Following the interception, Bradford, screen play, McKinnon. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. 4th down, Bradford. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. Call it a gain of 3. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And an encroachment penalty here will cost them 5 yards.
And it makes it so simple, doesn't it? An easy free 5 yards for the offense given to them by the defense.
Second down, Bradford. That is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Michael Pruitt. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings are going to add on.
Next time somebody send you a fucking friendly request with the same team, bitch, you accept that shit. Fucking bum. Probably your fucking first time playing the Vikings, bitch.
And so we have the touchdown. Now here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away.
Fucking bum ass
It's fielded
niggas.
in
Now
the
you want
end
to play with the
zone.
Vikings. What? Cause we 4-0? Cause we winning?
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard
Bum ass nigga,
line.
man.
The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. On the move to his left. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And time for us to take a break here in the booth. More from Minneapolis after this. Here's McKinnon. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. And they're going to speed things up here.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
McKinnon. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
That was a good, strong run there. While it won't pick up a first down, it was definitely something needed by that offense. A positive run. They got a good push by their guys up front. Maybe something they can build on as this game continues. There are a good number of coaches that anytime they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
3rd and short yardage. Bradford. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's
Fucking bitch ass
intercepted.
nigga. Fuck
Picked
out of here,
up
that
by the
pussy
line.
ass scream. Yeah, bitch, you better quit. Fucking garbage ass bitch. Fucking bum.